Ciao lovelies, this is Reverend Sky, wanting to come today and chat about another how to overwinterize your plants. Because every year I go through each of mine and I get them ready and I clean them up and I cut off the extra stuff, and I never really quite know what I'm gonna need to do until I get into it. So today we're gonna chat about that. I'm gonna go through my Sansieveria and I'm gonna add some dirt. I'm gonna see what else needs to be done, if there's any dead leaves inside, check for babies, and see what's what. But I won't know again until I get into it. So I've got some dirt to add. I'm gonna try to lift some of the ones up because all the dirt has settled since the spring, because I do it in the spring and I do it in the winter. That way I know twice a year the roots are being checked and it's getting filled back up with soil and all that good yummy stuff. Alright, let's get to it. Yes, sir. Alright, so up here, I'm gonna get you guys closer so we can see what I'm doing. In here, I have fernwood. That's Hobbs down there. This is fernwood. I know that for sure. This is laurenti. Ooh, this is not looking so hot. Let's try something. Let's try something. Well, that didn't work. Alright, what we're going to do is every little side that has a different little babies in it, I'm going to see if I can pull them up just a little bit because, and maybe you guys want to see this. Go back. Go down. They're kind of far down in here. Like, I like to have a rim to put water in, but they just look, they settled down a little further than I needed them to. And, well, we're going to bring them up a little bit. Same with this laurenti right here. This guy is a little wiggly, and although he's rooted in there, you can see there's a lot of him sticking out. Ooh, you can't see. There we go. There's a lot of him sticking out, and he needs to be a little bit more secure in there. We'll go up over here, and I'll turn him around. Now see right here, I have a whole bunch of these candle looking ones, and I cannot remember the name for my life. But this one's had a whole bunch of babies. You see another one here, another one's coming over here. And then we've got this guy right here, which I don't know what he is, but he looks like this when he gets big. I love it. Don't know what this one is, but if you know, let me know, because it's a favorite. So we've got the candle guys, and we've got the laurenti, and the black coral, and then I've got one with silver somewhere in here. Or is that black coral? I think that one's the black coral. Don't know what all these green ones are. Here's some more white ones. And then this guy's a favorite. See how skinny he is? And then as he gets taller, he gets wider. He's about 4.5 feet tall. But he's so skinny. Whereas this leaf is fat. This guy is super tiny. I think it's incredible. Just the differences in them. Alright, let's keep going. We're down on this, woo buddy, last corner. Now, there's a, oh, let me turn you, This is what happens when you get new stuff and you don't play with it very often. Alright, here's another laurenti. I just call this candelabra because I don't know what else to call it. It's very phallic-like. Here's another one coming. Oh. Here's the starfish. This one is a favorite. This one also has a baby. Let's see if we can get that in there. Yes, the little baby. All of them, I think, have babies. And then if we go around to the front again, we have another random white baby coming. Just another random guy. And then we have this beauty right here. Not sure what this one is called. But again, you can see where it's deep down in there and it needs some more dirt. And then we have a moonshine back in here. This one has a whole bunch of new leaves. Very excited about this. And then we're back to the fernwood. Oh, look. This guy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Don't know where you came from, but you've got roots. So, alright. Okay, so. Ooh, new white. Look at this white leaf. Ooh. Love these. Just love the white ones. They're so pretty. And I've got a few. I'm super thankful. But look at all the different textures. Okay. So, what I'm going to do... is put you back over here. Make sure that's set up. And I'm just going to start going through and doing what I said. I am going to very much so make a mess. And, just so you know. Alright. Get the dirt. Oh. Alright. We'll do this. Alright, lovely. Come to me. Alright, so what I'm going to do is very gently, down in here, pull up these babies a little bit. Oh. Look at this. They're not even... They came up out of the dirt. That's not fun. Here's another one. That's... Yes, sir, I know. I love you and I see you, but I'm a little busy at the moment. Alright, you know, I put gloves over here, but I don't use them really, so let's not pretend. Just gonna fill in any gaps with dirt. That way everything is raised up a little bit and ready for the winter months. I don't water this thing often at all during the winter. Snake plants are tropical, and like they can live outside in places, but they do prefer heat and kind of a dry environment with a little bit of good showering here and there. They don't need a lot of water. They carry it in these huge leaves. Like my tallest one, I believe I told you, is 4.5 feet tall. And it's an indoor plant. So, you know, we all have our things. And apparently these can just live wherever they want to. Look at this guy. It wasn't even sitting, it's a moonshine. Alright, let's get some back in here. If you guys know any of the names of these, would greatly appreciate the assistance. I know a few of them. I've got a list back here I started making as people gave me names, because I keep forgetting them. Shocker, I know. Okay. So let me put these babies back in the fernwood babies. That's what these little boys are. And maybe you want to see this. It really is just two little pieces that grew and broke off, I'm guessing from Mom. So we'll just put those back in here in the corner. And then here's another one. You can see how they are juicy and fat, but there's a ridge down the middle. See that? So they're super thick and chunky, And like this one looks like it was growing all funky because they're usually like this. But this one looks a little crooked right there. So I need to be careful where I put him back in so he doesn't get squished again. Because none of them, like they all like to have a little bit of root boundness, but they don't want to be suffocated. I feel that. Okay. I'm going to put this moonshine right next to these guys. It was behind them, and I don't think it was getting the light it needed. So, let's turn him. I don't think there's anything back here that needs me. Okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of dirt around these guys. Kind of build up the soil so it gets some nutrients over the winter. Because I do this, like I said, twice a year. And it, as far as I'm concerned, it helps because I know I'm checking them. And it is crucial to your plant's health to make sure that you are checking on them and making sure that they aren't sitting in water, that they aren't rotting in their spot, that they are happy, that things are growing, and if they're not, you move them to a new spot. Not hard, but it just is maintenance. Just like we got to do it for ourselves, we got to do it for our babies. And I don't know about you guys, but I love my plants, and they are definitely my babies. I check on them every day, but you know, that's me. All right, so I got this Laurenti back in here. All these guys are settling in. Woo! All right, so you see this? I moved this, and this one fell. So let's do this again. Nice, okay. So I'm going to keep turning. Now, I'm going to get back and look in between some of these leaves. Oh, I just dropped a pot. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is use my hand. It works just as well. All right, let me see if I can spin this around. And I'll get up and close to it so you can see the difference in just adding a little soil here and there where it ate it all up over the year. I put fish stuff in my soil. That's my favorite thing for soil. I don't really like the liquid stuff. It's personal opinion. I like the fish emulsion, and I like the worm castings. I got on that from Plantarina, and I gotta tell you, she's got something to it, because my plants, I mean, they're not as, I don't have as many as big as hers, but I have a few that are as big as hers, and it's awesome. All right. So, let's do this. Now, as far as watering, they don't like to be watered a lot because, like I was saying, they do carry all of their water in their leaves. So it's not a matter of keeping them watered. It's a matter of keeping them sufficiently hydrated. If you walk by your plant and it's starting to shrivel, it needs water. If you walk by your plant and it looks majestic, leave it alone. If you walk by your plant and it's been long enough that you're kind of nervous about how long it's been, give it some water. Check its roots. See if it needs it. If it's completely bone dry, give it some water. It'll be fine. Now you see I'm pulling this guy up. You'll be able to see it a little bit better. Ooh, why are these so cute? Snake plants are such a favorite. But like I was saying, if you notice it needs some water, give it to it. But they are super resilient little boogers, and if you don't water it for a while, like any other plant, you'll lose a leaf. But that's okay, considering there's so many typically on one, and it does happen naturally. You will wake up one day and a leaf will be gone or dead, and you won't have done anything wrong. It's just natural. And then what all this does is allow me to not have to feed constantly over the winter. It allows me to enjoy the plant, and it allows less maintenance. I do check on my plants every day. I look at them, but if I have a busy week, I don't worry about it, because my plants, they've already been fed. They've already had everything that they need. So all I'm doing is just a short amount of maintenance, maybe pulling a leaf here and there, off the older plants especially. Nothing major. All right, gonna add some dirt in here. Got my, let me turn it this way so you can see. I pulled this guy out. You wanna see him? When I got him, he had this leaf, but I'm gonna leave it because everything else is so pretty. Another one, I don't know what it's called, but I've gotten 2 new leaves since I got it, which is exciting. And you see the root system? You see this root system? You see how short those are? Now, they will get down a few inches, but this is all they need. So this suitcase isn't very big, and it carries all of these guys, no problem. I don't know how long it'll be before I have to actually, like, start another one, but it'll be exciting. Because I have several varieties in this guy, and I think it'll be lots of fun to add them. Okay, so let's get every. Now I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna go over it again, and let's see. Did I get everything in here? I want to make sure roots are underneath the ground. Oh yeah. Alright, did I miss a spot back here? Hang on. I think... oh, nope, I didn't. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Alright. So, like, can you see this guy? This guy right here. He's a whole new plant, but he's already got this super tall leaf. Look, all the way up there. It's crazy. Crazy. He just came out of nowhere. I did not put him there. I put the moonshine back here, and then this guy shut out in the meantime, so there's fun. Alright, so this is all I'm going to do. I had a little bit of water in the soil. That way I wouldn't have to water it again. And he should be good to go back in his spot. So, what we'll do is we will come over here so you guys can see again. Just made a little bit of difference on the top. Pulled them up a little bit. That way none of them will sink in water. Nice. Nice, nice. The babies are a lot more evident. Like this little guy right here. And all these guys back here, you can see all the candelabra ones. I don't know what they're called. But all these little new leaves are coming. They're just coming. Whoa! Andy went nuts. Alright, so, anyways, this is the pretty guy, and I thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, just let me know. I will try to go through all of my big plants and make sure I get them ready for winter. Hope you have the day you deserve. I love you. Ciao.